class today, the science class. Everybody say good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. So today we learned about, as we said, something very spooky, which is winter weather. Nobody wants to talk about it. But in order to demonstrate how to melt ice, obviously we talked about road crews that rely on forecasts to tell people, to tell the road crews when they need to head out and to put salt on the roads. We talked about the different kind of agents that you can use to melt ice. And so we're calling them our potions this morning. So we have our salt potion, we have a vinegar potion, we've also got an alcohol potion, and some coffee grounds. And you might be wondering, why do we have coffee grounds? The coffee grounds are not to melt the ice, but instead to create some friction. And we said it's probably not very feasible to put coffee grounds all over your sidewalk, but people will use things like sand or kitty litter to create some friction beneath their tires to get their cars out of the driveway. So in order to make this extra spooky, we have some severed hands, and they are ice. They're made of ice. Inside of them, we've got gummy worms, we've got spider rings, we've got a full skeleton. And what I did was I started with the thumb, and so we began to pour the salt on the thumb to watch how long it took it to melt. And as you can see, it's melted off the hand. And what they're doing is they're making observations about each one of these agents and how well they're melting them. So let's try this next one. All right, we'll go for another finger. And this is vinegar. Let's try the vinegar out. And we talked about reasons like alcohol is a better de-icing agent than salt. However, it's expensive and it also is not as environmentally friendly. Same with vinegar. So vinegar doesn't look like it is working as fast as the ice, is it? So you might want to write that down on there. Next up, we've got, this one is alcohol, the isopropyl alcohol. And we've got a gummy worm in this finger, so we got to release that. Let's try that one out. Alcohol works pretty quickly. You can already starting to see it crack. That's one of the problems. You guys see that? The bubbles showing up on the inside there and it becoming more bright. So write down your observations of all the different de-icing agents that we've got out here, and then I'll show you the coffee grounds as well. Has anybody's skeletons come out yet? We've lost a couple of fingers which contained the gummy worms. However, we've got to get these skeletons out. Now this one's not going to get rid of the ice, but it is going to help create some friction so you can feel that it starts to grind up those ice molecules. All right, so we're going to continue to release all of our spooky things out of our frozen hands. Can everybody say, see you later?
See you later.
Thanks, everybody.
Good job, you guys.